Hey guys, today I'm going to show you guys how to replace a throttle body. I got this off of eBay. The reason why I'm replacing it is because my engine, when I'm revving it, it's going up, and when I let go of the gas, it seems like it fluctuates. I'm not sure if that's exactly the issue, but when I tried to clean the throttle body last time, I broke one of these sensors. So I figured I'd buy a used one off of eBay and put it in. Got this for 60 bucks. Just a couple things, if you've never taken one out before, at least on this Honda 2006 CR-V. So this is what's going to go from your air intake. It's going to go into here, and this is going to go into the engine block. There's going to be a gasket on this side that goes here, and I just bought a new one. I'm going to take that and put it here, so when I put it together. And then also, this is where your coolant goes. So when you do take this apart and you pull them out, coolant's going to start coming out. So you do have to plug them in and also have something underneath so you don't create a huge mess. So that's what I'm going to be doing, and I'm going to kind of breeze through this. All right, so bring this a little bit closer. So what I did was I just started loosening this, which goes to the intake. I'm going to take this thing out. It's my dog Max. Hey buddy, what's going on? All right. So just kind of unplugged all of these. It's going to be easy to put them back together later. And yeah, I could start taking this out. I've done this before where I actually didn't have to take out the intake. I've been able to like maneuver this out, make it easier, save me some time. I gotta loosen this one up because it's connected to this wiring, so I could easily get to the throttle body section. And yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna take this out pretty quick, and then we'll see the throttle body. Off pretty easily. It's like the third time I've done this, so there we go. All right, I take that off. You'll see that my throttle body's right there. These two hoses right here, that is where the coolant's going to be. So when I take those out, I'm gonna have to plug them pretty quick. I actually use these 4 screws that I'm going to take out. These 2 screws to plug them so it doesn't make a mess. Learned that the first time, and once I get that out, I'll be able to put this puppy in. All right, now that I've unhooked mostly everything, I'm going to remove those 4 bolts. So I can get this thing out. Okay, so now when we look at it, you can see that I took this top one off that was holding this one in place, so it's going to be easier to get it out. I took the 4 bolts off, so the only thing I have remaining now is these 2, let me see if I get right here underneath, which are, if we're looking at this throttle body, these 2 plugs right here, and that's going to have coolant coming out of them. So when I take it out, I'm going to plug them with these, so that way I don't lose a lot of coolant. And like that. Awesome. So here we go. It's a little bit of a struggle for me. I don't ever do this really. So here we go. You can see I've taken out those two, and now I got a cap right there and stopping the fluid from going all over the place, getting all over my stuff. So there we go. Let's look at this old throttle body. So this is my old one. This is the one I took out and I actually cleaned. What I did was I also opened these up and try to take this off, see if I need to clean something here. But I actually broke the plastic here, and that's when a new issue that I've never had before started happening. So figured I would just get a new one. Well, one with 50,000 less miles on it, and replace it, see if it fixes my issue. If anything, it's a fun project, and you know, I'm getting to learn a little bit about how these cars work, so works for me. Great. So all right, place my gloves, mess them all up. These gloves are supposed to be chemical proof. Tried wearing them with the other gloves underneath. Didn't work out that well. Actually made my job a bit more difficult. But all right, now that I have it, first thing I want to do is I'm going to get those. I'm going to get that coolant back into these holes and clamp it, and then all the rest is pretty easy. I think it's going to be easier to do that than to anything else I need to do. So I'm going to do that first. And let's see. Like that. Let's remove this, give myself more space. Alright, first one's on. That was really easy. The second one is the one that always drops the most coolant. So I'm going to try to be quick on that. And again, since I'm actually not pulling it out, I'm just sticking it into the valve. It should be easier. It is easy, there's just not a lot of space for your hands. So that's the only difficult part. Alright. Well, awesome. That's on, so the rest is easy. I'm just gonna put the bolts back, put my gasket back. Alright, there we go. I'm just gonna plug this one in. It's the last plug I got. I got all the other plugs back. Just gotta put this little tightener in the right spot. And there we go. Everything is tightened. Everything's back in place. This old throttle body has about 175,000 miles on it. Replaced it from one on eBay that I got for $60. It was a fun little project. I hope it fixes my issue. If not, I'll go from there. But there we go. So let me tighten this last one and let's give it a rev. All right, let's see how she starts. Crank her up. Seems pretty good. If I rev it, it just goes down. Doesn't rev back up after I let go of the gas. This is good. All right, well, there you go. Changed out the throttle body. Seems like it's working out pretty good.